Tom's heart raced at an insane 200 beats per minute, but strangely, it wasn't pushing any blood through his veins. The doctors looked at me with serious expressions and said, "Your heart is racing like crazy. But here's the twist. It's not beating at all." How did this even happen? So here's the deal. They had to pull out this amazing tech called ablation to fix the short circuit happening in Tom's heart. Crazy, right? Meet Tom Bradley, a dedicated firefighter who devoted an incredible 25 years of his life to serving the community in Phoenix, Arizona. His journey is one of bravery and commitment, filled with unforgettable moments and challenges that shaped him into the hero he is today. At 55, he was still one of the most respected members of Station 19, known for his calm under pressure and his ability to make split-second decisions that saved lives. His colleagues dubbed him Steady Tom, a name that perfectly captured his unshakable demeanor. No matter the situation, whether it was a raging fire, a perilous rescue, or the whirlwind of chaos that surrounded their line of work, nothing ever seemed to faze him. On the fateful morning of October 15th, Tom faced an unexpected twist as his own body let him down in a way that no training could have ever equipped him for. It was 7:23 a.m. when the call came in, and it was a 3-alarm fire raging at a downtown office building. The scene was chaotic, with flames licking the sky and smoke billowing out as firefighters rushed to tackle the blaze. As Tom and his crew sprang into action, everything seemed to be going according to plan. They expertly maneuvered the ladder truck into place, but suddenly, Tom was hit with an unsettling feeling in his chest. What could it mean? Stay tuned to find out. It wasn't exactly pain, but more of a fluttering feeling, like a bird desperately trying to escape from within his ribcage. "Hey Tom, you good?" Jake Martinez asked, his eyes narrowing as he caught sight of Tom's unexpectedly pale face. "All right, just hold on for a sec," Tom said, his hand tightening on the edge of the truck. But then, out of nowhere, the fluttering got stronger, and all of a sudden, the world started to whirl around me. Tom hit the ground hard, his body giving way beneath him in an instant. As the sirens wailed in the distance, the paramedics rushed onto the scene, and in a twist of fate, it was none other than Tom's own colleagues from the emergency medical division. They found him lying there, unconscious, with a pulse so faint it was almost undetectable. The cardiac monitor lit up with something absolutely chilling. Tom's heart was caught in a wild dance of ventricular tachycardia, where the electrical signals went haywire, causing his heart muscle to twitch frantically but without any real purpose. "We have to rush him to Phoenix Cardiac right now," Lisa Chen, the paramedic, exclaimed urgently. "He's in VTACH." At Phoenix Cardiac Hospital, Dr. Sarah Rodriguez, the emergency cardiologist, looked at Tom's EKG with grave concern. His heart rate was racing at 220 beats per minute, but the electrical activity was completely disorganized. "This is ventricular tachycardia," Dr. Rodriguez explained to Tom's wife, Maria, who had rushed to the hospital. "His heart is beating extremely fast, but the contractions are so rapid and chaotic that they're not effectively pumping blood to his body." Maria struggled to understand. "But his heart is beating, right? Isn't that good?" Dr. Rodriguez drew a simple diagram. "Think of it like this. Imagine a washing machine spinning so fast that the clothes just stay pressed against the walls instead of actually getting clean. Tom's heart muscle is contracting so rapidly that the chambers don't have time to fill with blood or pump it out effectively. It's beating, but it's not working." The immediate priority was cardioversion, using controlled electrical shocks to reset Tom's heart rhythm. After the first shock, Tom's heart briefly returned to normal, only to slip back into the dangerous pattern within minutes. "We're going to need to do more than just shock it back," Dr. Rodriguez told her team. "Check it out, everyone. We're diving into the world of sustained ventricular tachycardia. This is a serious condition that can really get your heart racing, literally. Stay tuned as we explore what it means and why it matters. So, here's the deal. There's probably an electrical pathway in his heart that's behind this ongoing issue. Crazy, right?" As Tom slowly opened his eyes, he found Dr. Rodriguez sitting beside him, ready to break down the whirlwind of events that had just unfolded. Maria was there too, her eyes filled with concern as they prepared to dive into what lay ahead. "Tom, you've just faced one of the most perilous heart rhythm disorders," she started. "Ventricular tachycardia isn't the same as a heart attack." Tom, still feeling the haze from the meds, struggled to wrap his mind around what he had just heard. "Wait, are you telling me my heart isn't blocked?" "Absolutely right. Your heart operates much like the electrical system in a house. Imagine this. You're going about your day when suddenly everything goes dark. What just happened? Well, it turns out there might be some faulty wiring lurking behind the scenes, causing those unexpected short circuits. It's a wild ride of electrical chaos. So, here's the deal. There's this unusual electrical pathway in your heart's ventricles, and it's causing a rhythm that's pretty dangerous for your life." Dr. Rodriguez leaned in, sharing. "So here's the deal. The condition you're facing usually pops up after your heart muscle has taken a hit. It could be from a heart attack that was so minor you didn't even realize it happened, or maybe it's due to viral infections, or even some hidden heart issues." After some digging, it turned out that Tom had actually experienced a small heart attack years back. At the time, he thought the chest pain was just stress from work and some heartburn. Little did he know, it was something much more serious. So picture this, scar tissue from an undiagnosed heart attack, right? It's like the body's way of setting the stage for something intense, ventricular tachycardia. Crazy, isn't it? Dr. Rodriguez shared an intriguing insight. The scar tissue acts like a speed bump in your heart's electrical highway. Imagine the electrical signals in your heart trying to navigate around a damaged area. They have to find new paths, but sometimes these detours create dangerous loops that throw the rhythm completely off balance. So, here's the deal. They decided to go with this cutting-edge procedure known as catheter ablation. It's a game changer, really, because it would basically rewire Tom's heart. Dr. Michael Chen, the cardiac electrophysiologist, shared his insights on the procedure. Imagine this. We're going to carefully guide these super-thin catheters through the blood vessels in your groin, all the way up to your heart. With cutting-edge mapping technology, we're going to pinpoint the exact location of that abnormal electrical pathway. Next up, we're diving into the world of radio frequency energy. Imagine this. We're creating tiny controlled burns that will effectively block those pesky electrical pathways, causing all the trouble. It's a game changer. "Wait, are you really going to set my heart on fire?" "What's going on?" Tom exclaimed, his voice filled with concern. "Imagine it as if we're doing precision welding," Dr. Chen said with a grin. "We're making tiny scars in just the right spots to break the circuit. Imagine you're in a room filled with flickering lights and buzzing sounds. Suddenly you spot that one pesky wire, the source of all the chaos. You reach out, snip it away, and just like that, everything goes back to normal. Peace is restored." So picture this. The ablation procedure lasted a whole 4 hours. Can you believe it? That's a long time to be in the operating room. Tom was wide awake but in a daze as Dr. Chen skillfully maneuvered catheters through his heart. With the help of cutting-edge 3D mapping technology, they pinpointed the troublesome electrical pathway that was causing all the chaos. The team discovered the troublesome spot right by the scar tissue left behind from Tom's earlier silent heart attack. "Guys, you won't believe what I just discovered," Dr. Chen exclaimed, excitement bubbling in his voice as he turned to his team. "So, check this out. There's this clear re-entry circuit that goes all around the old infarct scar. We're about to dive into the critical isthmus and perform an ablation. Stay tuned for the details on this fascinating procedure." As Tom lay there, he could feel the radio frequency ablation coursing through him, sending brief warm sensations radiating in his chest. It was an experience unlike any other, a moment that would stay with him forever. Just moments after the procedure wrapped up, something incredible happened. His heart rhythm transformed, settling into a normal, steady beat. It was a remarkable turnaround. Dr. Chen turned to Tom with a sense of relief, saying, "The short circuit has been eliminated. Now, your heart's electrical system is set to follow the right pathways." After a few intense days in the hospital for monitoring, the journey to recovery began, slowly ramping up activity over the following weeks. So, picture this. Tom finds himself in a situation where he has to wear this high-tech defibrillator vest for an entire month. This isn't just any vest, it's a life-saving device that's ready to spring into action and shock his heart back to rhythm if that pesky ventricular tachycardia decides to make a comeback. Talk about a wild ride. "You won't believe how advanced this safety gear is," Dr. Rodriguez quipped, a playful smile on his face, fully aware of Tom's experience in emergency services. The mental struggle was, without a doubt, more challenging than the journey to heal physically. Tom, a fearless warrior who had always charged headfirst into peril, now faced an unexpected battle. The most formidable enemy he had ever encountered was not lurking in the shadows, but rather beating quietly within his own chest. "I've battled raging fires, saved lives from devastating car crashes, and pulled victims from the rubble of collapsed buildings," Tom shared with the cardiac rehabilitation counselor. "But I just can't battle against my own heart." So there was this amazing counselor, Janet Williams, who stepped in to help Tom. She showed him that his condition wasn't something he couldn't handle. It was all about understanding and managing it, and she was there to guide him through it. Ventricular tachycardia can be a real game changer, but guess what? With successful ablation, tons of patients are back to living their lives like nothing ever happened. Your heart's electrical system has basically been fixed up. After 6 long months post-ablation, Tom was back at work, armed with medical clearance and a fresh outlook on his heart health journey. He stepped up as a champion for heart rhythm awareness, inspiring first responders by sharing his incredible journey during training sessions. Hey everyone, if you're feeling a rapid heartbeat, getting dizzy, or even fainting, it's super important not to brush these symptoms off. Take care of yourself. Imagine this, you're going about your day when suddenly, ventricular tachycardia hits you out of nowhere. It's a shocking experience, but here's the good news. Thanks to cutting-edge ablation technology, there's a chance for a cure that can change everything. Tom has this cool little gadget that tracks his heart rhythm whenever he feels something off. Plus, he's on a daily medication that keeps those pesky arrhythmias at bay. His case turned into an incredible lesson for the cardiology team, showcasing how cutting-edge technology can actually transform a heart to save a life. Tom can't help but chuckle at the irony of it all. For 25 years, I dedicated my life to harnessing technology in the pursuit of saving others. You won't believe how technology swooped in and saved my life by fixing something I had no idea was even broken. Hit that subscribe button to discover amazing new cardiac treatments that are transforming lives and bringing hope to so many. Can you believe it? Modern medicine has the power to tackle issues we once thought were impossible to treat. It's like living in a sci-fi movie where the solutions to our biggest health challenges are right at our fingertips. Just think about it. Meet the firefighter who devoted his life to saving others, but one day, he faced the ultimate emergency himself. Against all odds, he survived, and his incredible story is a testament to the power of cardiac electrophysiology. Get ready to hear how he turned a life-threatening situation into a story of hope and resilience. Tom's heart had lost its rhythm, but thanks to incredible medical technology, it found its way back to a steady beat.